Joe in real life. Well, I spouted some tough talk about how I was going to stagger my deload. But yesterday, boy, I just felt like butt. Like, I was tired. Like, I'm not sick, but tired, man. Just this kind of prevailing weariness that I couldn't shake no matter what I did. I think I drank a gallon of coffee and just couldn't get into any gear at all. I just stayed in neutral all day. Just that little bit of squatting was honestly too much. And today I feel better, but not meaningfully, you know? Now the day before I worked my job and then I started my new job. And on top of like being on the clock for 15, 16 hours, it was kind of stressful, you know? Like, it was all in my imagination mostly. Because both jobs were very good. Like, they were very good days. But I got kind of, I did it to myself, right? Like, I got kind of keyed up and couldn't come down once I did. That's a character defect of mine. Once I gear up, I gear up quick, but I don't gear down very well. Anyway, I'm certain that's the culprit. And so while I was planning for a regular bench day today, I'm just going to do my deload for everything this week. Like, or the next few days, you know, and then start it over. Interestingly, I don't believe it was the workouts that are requiring me to deload. But life is sending me all the appropriate signals. You need to take a step back, old man. You need to chill. And that's what I'm going to do. So what I'm thinking is front squats and floor press. I've never done a floor press, ever. And learning a new movement will by necessity require that I don't go very heavy. And also, I'll learn a new movement, right? I mean, that'll be good. Look at these eyes. Oof. Oof. So far, that's where I'm hanging out. Also, I'm gonna do some pullovers because I've been talking with one of the viewers, James, I think. Pullovers. I just want to do them. Such a good exercise. I'm gonna use the kettlebell today. I'm gonna do some big sets. And I'm excited for that. I like pullovers. You gave them a shot, I think you would too. It's a little old school, a little old timey, and they're fun. So that's where I'm standing. Or what passes for standing. That's what's going on. Stay tuned. Well, even my under-ambitious plan proved to be too much. I warmed up. And I'm just showing you the tail end of these warm-ups, or what lazily passes as a warm-up. I was barely able to get moving at all. Now, I didn't reveal in my intro, and I don't put a lot of stock in this, but like, my Fitbit said that my sleep score was in the 60s, which I normally hit mid-80s. I'm pretty careful about sleep, actually. This is only troubling insofar as, like, I went to bed at a regular hour and stayed in bed for at least 7 hours, 7.5 hours. But I only scored about 4.5 hours of sleep. And I don't really understand why exactly. I mean, and these things aren't always very accurate. But I started moving. And I could feel the difference. I'm questioning whether I got my wheel out like I was going to do abs, and I didn't. Not only did I not think of it, but there was no way I could do it. And I just do front squats. Weirdly, I built up to a higher minimum today. I hit 170, and it moved well. I mean, my power feels fine at least. It's the workload felt awful. Like, Yeah, I guess this is a weird sort of day in that, like, I felt the worst in between sets. When I had the bar at my throat, I felt solid, man. I felt like solid's an exaggeration. I felt like at least this weight's gonna move, you know? Not a single rep was in any way in jeopardy of not doing what I asked it to do. Even the 170, which I did just to kind of make myself feel better about cutting this already abbreviated workout in half. I did no floor presses at all. Couldn't even really imagine trying. I guess, and all of this makes it sound like I'm in a bad mood or that I've got depression coming. I am just tired. I'm just tired. That's it. Like, I feel good otherwise. I feel happy. I did literally nothing yesterday. Like, I laid on my couch all day. And that's super rare for me. Like, I'm usually up and at something. I'll invent work to do if I don't have something. I'll do pointless shit just to be up and moving. And not yesterday. Not only did I do nothing, but I don't feel bad about it. You know? and that's unusual for me too. As I'm moving up in the weight in the front squat today, I began getting these little phantom aches and pains, you know? And I could feel the script in my head going through like, ooh, don't push too hard. Ooh, that's troubling. Look out for that, you know? Feel a little something in my hip, a little something in my lower back, a little something in my scapula. And they're nothing. They're absolutely nothing. And at the end of this workout, you'll see I sit on the floor for a while and just do a little bit of breath work. Just take myself through, I'm talking 2 minutes at most. Just what I call a systems diagnostic, where I go to my breath, I sit, I move my head a little bit, and I really check, you know? Just kind of like I'm breathing in through the nose, out through the nose, slow and controlled. And I'm asking the body, hey man, what's up? What's wrong? Do you have a real complaint or are you just crying? And he's just crying. The old bones are just crying. That's it. You know? Just didn't want to be down there today. And kept trying to come up with reasons to get me to go upstairs and play Tears of the Kingdom. And, you know, hey, that's all right. We all feel that way. And sure, yeah, I'm talking about my own body like it's a different person. And I'm definitely not one of these new age types that believes in the separation of the mind, body, and spirit. But, you know, I feel like sometimes it's a useful metaphor, you know? Like, I've got ambitions and drives in my mind and in my heart. And the body is like, yeah, we're not doing that shit today. You need to leave me alone. You need to put like some food in me and let me go back to bed. And we're going to have to compromise on that. Because we can't go back to bed. We got stuff to do today. You know, we burned the entire day yesterday. So no more lazing around, being sleepy. What else? This video ended up kind of long. We're at 3 times speed. So a lot of these squats are pauses at the bottom. And I'm out of thoughts. I'm out of thoughts and feelings. I think that because I've harpered on my depression so much on this channel, that it might seem and feel right now that I'm entering a depressive episode. And it's kind of funny because I'm definitely not. Like, I have a lot. I feel really good about the new job, and I'm going to phase out the old job. And I have a lot to be thankful for and grateful for and happy about. Just my meat machine isn't turning over, you know? And that happens sometimes. Yeah, you got disagreements on the chain of command. And, ooh, I kept the weights racked with the 25s. I didn't switch up to 45s. I really love how a bunch of iron 25s look on a bar. Um, but yeah, the orders get scrambled. You got soldiers in the field, and they're like, "We're not doing that. We're not storming that hill. That's a suicide mission, bro. We want to live." So come up with something else. And sometimes you force your soldiers to do their job, and other times you listen to them. You don't throw their lives away for nothing, right? You try not to, at least. What are you going to do? With all this crying and complaining I've been doing, I'm looking at these squats at the same time. I'm like, man, they're looking really good. Like, my front squat position has improved enormously. That last one was, what was it, 245? It was, no, 145. No, maybe even 150. That was straight up and down, man. That felt really good. Yep, and there I am, feeling sorry for myself. This is 170. I have zero complaints. That is a way better front squat than I deserve. Yeah, and here I am just playing at my breath game. Just hey buddy, what's up? Tell me what's wrong. Is something really wrong, or do you just not want to do this? Yeah, you didn't want to do it. That's okay. We're gonna stop now. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, old man. We're gonna take it easy today. We're gonna enjoy the nice weather with your baby. We're gonna go to a barbecue. We're gonna clean the house a little bit. It's okay. It's okay, little sweetie. So that's all I got today. I just got up and walked off. I never do that shit. That's all I have for today. I love you guys. Be good to each other. I'm going to try hard to be good to the people in my life as well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe I'll do an actual workout. Let's see. All right. Take care.